Hello everyone. So today I want to talk a little bit more about what happened. This is probably gonna be the last video on it unless like anything escalates with it. This is probably gonna be my last video on it because I've already talked about it a good bit and there's nothing else to really talk about. Today it's more addressing the reason I didn't name the shop or anything like that, because a lot of people have been asking me why I didn't and telling me that I should, and it makes no sense not to, and I should name the shop and I should release the video. So I want to talk about that real quick because a lot of people in the comments were talking about how I need to name the shop, they need to be name and shame and all that stuff. And first off, the main reason I didn't do it was because when this first happened, I talked to Diversity in Comics, and he was telling me I shouldn't name the shop. He's like, you can do whatever you want, but my advice is do not name the shop. Don't name any names of people in the shop or anything like that. Just don't do it. And I took his advice because he just recently went through this, because he was naming the shops that were colluding against him and the people that like own the shops. And because of that, he got a lot of backlash from SJWs, a lot of people getting on his ass about that. And so he had just been through this. I've never been through anything like this ever before. So I was like, yeah, I should probably take the advice of someone who has experience in this area when I've never experienced anything like this. Because I've just never had any like controversy like this or anything happen. So there was no reason. So I had no experience in this area to where he did. So I listened to him. Another reason is, well, first off, I see a lot of people saying, oh, the SJW set the rules. We got to play by their rules. We got to play dirty like what they do. We know if this was like the other way around, anything like this happened, they would immediately name and shame, and we got to sink to their level. I don't think we do. I think we can be the bigger person. I think we don't have to steep down to that level. As much as I would like to, as much as I'd love to steep to their level, I don't think I need to. And also, something that a lot of other people are pointing out to me is the fact that if people really want to know the name of the shop, it's not hard to figure out. They can. It's out there. It's easy to. I even said that it's one of the shops that that was colluding against Diversity in Comics. So if you want to know where not to spend your money, just look at all those shops and just don't go and spend your money at one of those shops. And that's an easy way to do it. Another reason I didn't want to, besides trying to be the bigger person, is this gives credence to their victim narrative, because we all know how SJWs are, and as soon as you give them an inch, they take it a mile. So if I just do anything, even naming public information like this shop, which wouldn't even be that big of a deal, they would immediately start just pushing their victim narrative, probably make up stories about things that happened, talking about how like I would be trying to send harassers there or something like that, even though it's clear that I'm not. Because in that video, I was talking about I don't want anyone going down there. I really don't believe many people would. There might be like one or two stray people that would go down there and like try to cause a problem, but I highly doubt it. But even so, I could see maybe one or two people doing that. I don't think a whole lot of people. That's generally more an SJW thing. People on this side don't really do that. But even so, if someone did, you know they would blow it out of proportion, and I don't want anything like that to happen. And even if they didn't, they would still probably make up stories like they did with that whole comic shop that got broken into that people stole money from or whatever. They immediately blamed everyone at Comicsgate. They're like, oh, it's these people's problems. Like, I don't want to lend any credence to that. I don't want it directly to be coming from me, because it's, like I said, the name of the story is out there. The name of the store is out there, but it doesn't need to be coming from me. If it comes from me, it looks bad from a certain point of view. They could spin it as, oh, that's just an angry customer that sent a hate mob over here, even though I'm obviously not. They could spin it that way, and I don't want this to be misconstrued in any way. But yeah, that's why I'm not naming the store, because I want to be the bigger person. I want to prove that we don't have to steep to their level to win. We can try to sort of start the healing process to show that we are not the hostile ones, it's them. And B, because Diversity in Comics gave me this advice to do so, so I think it was wise for me to listen to him. And then C is just the final one, is just I don't want to lend anything to their victim narrative. I don't want to give them an inch at all. I don't want to give them any reason to start pushing their victim narrative or any way they can misconstrue anything or spin anything their way. I don't want to do that. And then also because of the fact that if you want to find the store, it's easy to. I don't have to name it. So yeah, basically, if you want to find the store, you can go ahead and do that. It's just, it's not going to be coming directly from me, because I don't think that's a good idea. So I see a lot of people saying that I don't have the video, or the video is a lie or something like that, and I have no proof. No, I do. The reason I'm not releasing it is because that could just cause all kinds of problems releasing the video. It's more trouble than it's worth. There are people that can verify that I am telling the truth here, though. Nick Monroe, John Della Rose. I'm sorry, I'm awful with any foreign sounding type name. I'm terrible with it, but John Della Rose, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Diversity in Comics. Those are three established people that can confirm what I'm saying is true. So yeah, there's that. If you don't believe me, you can contact any of them and they can confirm it. So I'm not going to release it because it's not worth releasing it. And it's nothing even that juicy. It's just them kicking me out, saying that, hey, we're refusing your business. That's the video. So it's just proof that I got kicked out. And again, it's not really worth anything, because when I went into the store, I wasn't going in there expecting to record anything. I was just going in there to buy my comics and get out. So I, like, at the last 10 seconds, I pulled out my phone and started recording, and that's all I got was them saying, we're refusing your business. We have the right to. Are you going to leave? And me just leaving. That's it. But yeah, that's why I'm not releasing that, because they're all kind of problems that could be caused by that. That's not worth it. And just there's no really point in releasing the video. For everyone that's saying you should release it, it's easy to say for me to release the video when you're on the other side and you wouldn't face any consequences for it. But for me, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, yeah, that's the last video I'm gonna make on this, unless it like expands, unless something happens with this, which I don't think so. Unless they start causing more problems or anything big happens with this story, I'm probably gonna drop it. There's no reason to continue making videos or anything on it. I did a stream the other day, if you missed that, where I talked to people live and answered questions live and expanded on more things. You can check that out. And also on the day this all happened, I had a Star Wars video go up that I thought was really good, talking about the Star Wars community, and it kind of got overshadowed by this whole event because I had been working on that and I planned on releasing it that day, and I did, and then all this crap happened. So if you missed that, please check that video out. I think it's a really good video. I'm really proud of it. But anyways, I'll have those linked in the outro, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I want to know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Again, I think we can be the bigger person. We don't have to stoop to their level. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Legends never die, we've been going every night. I've been feeling way too blessed, but with Lex I'm never stressed. They don't know just what we do, we've been out here with the crew. They don't know just how we live, think we got too much to give.